Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Top Gang 123 here once again with another Hearts of Iron 4 video. Today we're doing a wish list video, which I'm basically just giving my ideas on things that I would love to see in Hearts of Iron 4 that I think are really cool and really good ideas. A couple of these I've gotten from a couple friends, but the majority of these I've come up with on my own. First off, we're December 14th right now, and by the time this video comes out it'll be December 15th, so it'll only be a couple weeks, or really just 10 days before Christmas. So I would like to start this video by wishing you a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, really just happy holidays in general wherever you are. I hope you have a great holidays with your family, and have a happy new year as well, and hopefully you guys remain safe this holiday season and everyone has a great holidays and has lots of fun. So now that we've said all that stuff, let's get into the video. So another thing before I forget, if you guys like these ideas, don't forget to share them, because the more times this video is going to be shared, the higher chances of someone from Paradox actually seeing this, and maybe they take some of these ideas and think, you know what, some of these are actually pretty good. We're going to incorporate this in the next update like we've done with the weather system that's going to be added soon, or resupplying troops with paratrooper, or resupplying troops with transport planes, you know, stuff like that. You never know. This stuff might actually get put in at some point if this video gets popular enough. Popular enough, not popular. Anyway, so this video is going to be breaking up into two parts because I hate 10-minute videos and I don't want to waste everyone's time like I'm doing right now. So let's get this video started before we get into the 2-minute mark. So the first thing I would like to see on this game is the ability to use political power like money. And I think this will be a good idea because you can use it for all different kinds of things. For example, if, say for example, I'm at war right now, right? I'm at war and I need money real bad. I mean, really bad. Or not money, but weapons. Like, let's say this number was actually negative. Let's say this reinforcement number was like 5,000 or 6,000, right? I will look over here at the Soviet Union. I can see that I can request Lend-Lease. I see that they have 19,000. I would go over here and request 5,000. Like, it would be like a little number right here for how many I'm requesting, and I could request 5,000. And over here on the right is what I'm willing to pay. And I would pay them in political power. So, say for example, for 5,000 rifles, I would give them 400 political power. You know, and if they accept it, it will be sent on convoys. Like, my political power would be sent to them in a convoy, and their weapons would be sent to me in a convoy. So it would really, I think that would be so cool, because you could use it for so many things. You could also use it to buy ships, you could use it to buy planes, you could use it to buy land even. Or another idea is to use political power kind of in the way of boosting focuses. So let's say I want to do this land doctrine right here. Maybe on the left is something like, use 100 political power to cut the time in half. You know, so like if I was in a rush to go to war with Russia or something, right here, the invade USSR, say for example, is December 1st, and I totally forgot to get on this earlier, and I want to invade them by January 31st. Well, I could split the time in half and only have, what, about 35 days, and I could split it in half by using 100 political power. You know, that's one idea I would like to see incorporated in this. Another thing is to add money. And I know a lot of people are already thinking that I'm stuck on this money idea and using currencies on here, but just hear me out. Hear me out on this, please. If we could add currency, right, it would be based on civilian factories. This is an idea that one of my friends gave me. If we used our factories to determine our money, civilian factories, for example, you wouldn't have to pay to keep your units up, but you could use the money to boost production of little areas. Like, you could use money to boost synthetic refineries for a short time so they would output extra oil, or you could maybe do it to build infrastructure quicker to help get your supplies. You could use it to instantly build air bases or anti-air, and it would, or land forts, but it wouldn't be used to boost military factories or civilian factories or dockyards. But I think this would be a really good idea because of the simple fact that we would have a small money system in here, and it would be based on something like $1,000 every month in game, depending on how many factories you have, right? So I'd be making $230,000 a month as Germany right now with all the factories I have. And say, for example, it's like $50,000 to instantly build an airbase level 10. Or, say for example, it's $40,000 to boost output resource production over here by like 100 days. Or maybe I could even pay money to help fund research and get a bonus, like this 50% bonus right here. Maybe this would cost because it's nukes, it would probably be like $800,000 to get a 50% bonus research on there, and maybe like just keep doing it down the line so you'd have nukes in 44 or 43. You know, I just think that would be really cool. Now for our next idea here, and is the ability to rewind your game to a certain point before an update. Now, me, for example, like I said earlier, I don't like this new weather system they're going to add, where you have to put troops in that area and they get used to that weather before they can actually fight. Or, well, they can fight, but they'll suffer a pretty big attrition bonus. I personally don't like that. I like the game in its current state, except for these ideas I want, which, just to let you know, Paradox, if you watch this, I will send you a blank check for some of these ideas if you put these in, trust me. So, but anyway, I don't like that idea. I would love to see the option for Paradox to have you somehow go to the menu and say, I would like to play off this idea, you know, where I can enable or disable this and really just play a game version other than the one that's currently out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could play a game version up to like 3 or 4 versions before the current one, and that would add like glitches that were used to be in here, pretty much all that kind of stuff. And I think it'd be really fun to experiment with that. Or if you don't want to do that and that'd be too much work, add the ability for host on this game, which is another idea I've got. Add the ability for host on this game in multiplayer or single player to change rules and game options. Now, like for game options, you could disable the stability mode that they're going to be adding, which right now is national unity, but they're going to be adding stability. Maybe as a host, you could disable national unity. Maybe as a host, you could disable political power. Maybe as a host, you could disable army experience, so you're stuck with your basic beginning divisions, you know? Just different stuff like that. Maybe another thing that they could do. A lot of multiplayer games have a rule where you can't declare war on a nation before 1939. Well, add the ability for hosts to turn off war goals before a certain year for certain countries with certain ideologies, or, you know, just make it to like stuff like that. I would love to see some of those ideas. Now, because I don't want this video to run into 10 minutes, I'm probably going to do one more, and then we're going to do a second part. So my last idea here is to use spies, and I got to do this really quick. Spies could be used for many things, and for example, if I was the Soviet Union and I sent a spy into Germany, I could ask them to do one of many things, such as A, sabotage military factories, B, steal political power, C, kidnap a general, and he would like be brought over and there's like a 30% chance he would convert to my military, or maybe we could just kill him and just get rid of that general and like total. But, oh, and assassinate a leader. But if the spy is discovered doing something like destroying a military factory or something along those lines, that would give an instant war goal justification. And same thing with trying to assassinate a leader. If you try to assassinate a leader, one thing I would love to see happen is if they succeed, there's like a 50% chance of succeeding depending on how much political power you give them. You could actually assassinate the leader and a civil war would start with the leading opposing majority, or in this case it'd be kind of split between a communist or democratic civil war after the leader is killed. Now guys, hopefully you enjoyed this idea, and I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. But thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to go ahead and do a part 2 soon. Don't forget to share this video, and hopefully someone from Paradox will see this video. And if they enjoy, or if you enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and put things that you want to see in the game down below. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Stay awesome.